Okay, the first one is cake, and this is the chart I've been sharing a lot. Who is that? Okay, and this is the chart I've been sharing about cake. Okay, the first thing first, if you see this trend line, this downward trend line, we have broken out of it, and this place is considered as a retest, and it's still holding this upward trend line. So on the chart, it's still very fine for me. That's the first thing. The second thing is CAC is a DEX, the biggest DEX in BSC, Binance Smart Chain. And like I mentioned a lot, CAC at this price is nonsense to me. First, because it's BSC, because it's Binance Smart Chain. Second, because it's a DEX. And yeah, we think, and plus the TA, the technical analysis, I think CAC is worth buying now. Yeah, so that's only for CAC. If how much the market cap of CAC now? CAC is ranking at 61 with $3 billion market cap, whereas Uniswap is 22nd with $9 billion market cap. So yeah, we have a long way to go for CAC. So my first recommendation is CAC here. Our first targets are around $20, then 26, 42, and even $50 and $60. So my target for CAC by this bull run is around $50 to $60. That's why I'll be selling all of my bag. Okay. The second DEX coin that I'm buying is 1 inch. If you notice, I've been sharing a lot about 1 inch over the last couple of days. Okay. 1 inch, we on an uptrend. We're still above the moving average, 100 cycles, and we're at the support. Previously, we have 1 inch bump to $7, almost $8. And yep, go ahead and buy it, man. 1 inch is another DEX that on a lot of chains, including Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, what else? Yeah, so 1 inch is everywhere, on every change. And yep, go ahead. And the other thing is 1 inch is now very cheap. If you look at its market cap, 1 inch is now only $600 million market cap. So do it. Let's do it. To me, I think 1 inch should be valued around $2 to $3 billion, and that is almost like 3 to 4. How much is it? 3 to 5x, right? Yeah, 3 to 5x away. Okay. That's it about 1 inch CACs. The next one is Alpha. Alpha, as of now, is not a DEX. You see a DeFi coins, but something great is coming on Alpha by this December. That's why I've been talking about it. Okay, let's have a look at the chart first. On the chart, we have an uptrend here. We have this triangle. We have this accumulation pattern. And is it breaking out now? I don't think so, because if you look at the chart, if you know a little bit about the technical analysis, we're here as a very good support, right? So if the support doesn't break, we're still fine. We're still going up for Alpha. If it breaks, we have an entry here at about 0.5, but I don't think that's happening. Okay, why? What I've been saying about Alpha, because first, Alpha is a very, very good DeFi protocol. That's the first thing. Second, Alpha is damn cheap. When looking at its market cap, it's only $400 million. So we have a long way to go for Alpha. Third, if you go to Alpha website, you will be noticing a lot of things coming for. You'll be noticing December will be a huge thing for Alpha because of this one, the Alpha X. Okay, Alpha X is now as testnet phases, but in December they will be releasing the mainnet for Alpha X, and that's the reason why I'm buying a lot of Alpha right now. You know, Alpha X is what? Alpha X is a perpetual swap protocol. It's something like DYDX. Okay, so if you recall Alpha, if you recall on Alpha X, this is where they first announced the launch of Alpha X in December 2020. And immediately after the announcement, Alpha pumped like 15, 16 times from the bottom. That's it with the testnet. Imagine when they're launching the mainnet of Alpha X, how far can it go, right? So that's why I've been buying a lot of Alpha X. And remember, Alpha X is announcing its mainnet in December. I don't remember exactly the date. Maybe I will check it later and share with you all. Apart from that, Alpha is not only a DeFi coin, it's building a whole ecosystem on it with a lot of product from Alpha Tokenomics, Alpha X, we have been talking about, and Homura. Okay, and current TVL for Alpha is around $1 billion. Okay, if TVL is $1 billion, the price should be, the market cap should be somewhere around $1 billion. That's in my take on Alpha. And it will only take $1 billion market cap, it will be around 2.5x away. Like Alpha should be at around $2 to $2.5, and that is pretty good gain if you're into Alpha right now. Okay, so let's see the third thing on Alpha. Yep, so that's my three recommendation if you're planning to buy the dip. The first one is KEK. The second one is ICP. And the third one is Alpha. Another one is Celo. Here is for Celo. Celo is accumulate. Why is Celo? Because Celo is an ecosystem coin, and yeah, as I mentioned, that I believe that ecosystem coin and DeFi coins are going to be the trend next. Okay, so that's why I've been recommending this one. So Celo is 4.9. Anything below 5 is good, guys. We actually a support here. We in this pattern, triangle pattern, accumulation pattern, and if the moment that we break, we go high. Okay, so if we're breaking out, we go around $10 to $15, and that's the very first target for Celo. So next is because Celo is still cheap. Celo is $1.7 billion market cap, and that's it to me. That's very cheap for an ecosystem coin. Okay, ICP, Celo or ecosystem coin, 1inch, KEK, and Alpha are DeFi ones, especially in DEX. So 5 coins in my recommendation. Okay. Okay, that's a very quick update from me on the market as well as my recommendation for the coming weeks. Feel free to talk, feel free to ask me something if you want to. Okay, either in the chat or turn on your mic and speak, whatever it is.
Yes, hello, Vux.
Hi, hi
I
there.
it's Mas from Telegram.
Hi. Hi, how are you
Yeah,
doing, man?
good. And you?
I'm fine.
The market is a little bit recovering right now. It's a little bit green again, so
Yeah, it's
that's
a
good.
little bit green again.
I had a question. My connection was not good. I heard you talking about Curve Finance.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what did you say about Curve? Because my connection was bad at that moment.
Okay, what I was saying about curve is, once again, let's see. Okay, I was saying that during the last wave, like the last wave from December to from here to here, we're having a pretty tough time on curve because it wasn't moving that much as per our expectation. Okay, but actually it's had already done like 7x away from the bottom if you bought it here. But it was quite slow, I know. But this time is different. If you notice curve over the last couple of days, we were pumping like hell. Even if the market is red, it's were pumping, right? So started from here, from October, somewhere in the last week of October, and all the way up to here. So around 2.5x, 2.3x from 2.6, 2.7 entry, 2.6, $2.7. So curve, what I've been thinking about curve so far is it's triggering the DeFi trend, especially the decentralized coin trend. So if you notice, and that's why I've been recommending a lot of DeFi coin as well as the DEX coin. Okay, so my take on curve is if you have bought the back somewhere at my call like around 2 to 3, it's a very good entry and you can keep holding it until $10 to $15 on curve. But if you're not now, there's a lot of other good DEX and DeFi protocol out there to buy, like KEG, 1inch, Alpha, something like that. So my take on curve is triggering the trend. The DeFi trend is coming back as well as the decentralized exchange trend. So that's it about curve, man.
Okay. Yeah, because you were recommending like 4 or 5 coins, but if your portfolio is around 50K, then I already have Curve.
Yeah,
How many coins? I have Curve and I have Cake.
you have curve and you have KEG.
I have Curve and I have Cake. Do I need to add more, or is two enough? You think?
What was your entry with curve?
230.
230 is where two now is more than 100% is one, like 150%, right? 230. Yeah, so 150, no, here. Yeah, 120% so far. So have you take out your investment?
No, not yet, not yet. Should I cash it out? You think?
If you're planning to cash out your investment now, I think 1inch or cake is still a very good coin to get into at this price.
Okay, because from this point, Curve is like $5, give and take. Today, it was yesterday. It was like $6. But how do you see it? The end target for Curve at the end of this bull run.
Somewhere here around $10 to $15 is the end target for me. Actually,
Okay, so
I'm still having a bag. I bought my bag as a 0.6, 0.7, and I sold it like around 2 to 3, and I rebought it at 2. So I have already done taking out my investment there, and the rest of the profit I'll be holding until like $11.
okay, $11. Okay,
Yeah.
so it could be wise when CRV pumps again, like $6 to take out the investment and go to one of the coins you mentioned. You mentioned like 1 inch.
Yeah, I like 1 inch a lot because 1 inch is so cheap. If you're comparing 1 inch to curve, of course they are not the same, but they are both DEX. A curve is a DEX for stable coins, especially curves is now $2 billion. And if you look at 1 inch, one is only $600, $600 million. So I like 1 inch a lot, and so that's why I sold half of my curve back and got into 1 inch. Okay, so
Oh,
okay, my short term target for 1 inch should be around 100% from here. Like how much is it now? 1 inch. So it's around $3.7. So my first target on 1 inch is at this top, like $7.5. It's like 100% away from here. So it's very possible in the short term, and that's why I've been recommending a lot on 1 inch.
okay, yeah. So it's better to also have 1 inch because curve does not pump that will not do 100% again in the short term. We think.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So it's no. So mathematically, it's wiser to also have 1 inch because you can like 100% in short term. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I will diversify and sell cash out the investment and let the rest go to like you said 11 between 10 and $15, right?
yes. Between $10 and $15 are a very good target on curve.
Do you sell on the way up?
No,
Earlier?
to me, I'm not selling all the way up. I'll be only waiting for $10 to $11 to come because I already done taking out my investment there. So I not be selling all the way up because all of it's in my profit.
Okay, you only sell on the way up when you don't have to.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a good one. I will note it. Thanks.
No worry, man.
Mấy 300 300.
Anyone else? Participant. Anyone else that would want to talk or ask something or say anything? I know the last 2 weeks were kind of red, and but again, the market is still fine as per my take. And 69 to 55K is only 20% correction. Is happen all the time in every bull run. If you're here in the market since 2013, 14, you'll be noticing a lot of something like that. And yeah, it will rise again. At the end of the day, it will rise again. I promise. So don't panic, okay? So just buy the dip if you have stable coin. If you don't have anything else right now, if you're only, just chill. Don't look at the market in this period because it cannot keep going down. It will rise up at the end of the day. Another thing that I want to share with all of you guys is like if you go to bitinfocharts.com, and this is one of my favorite exercise that I've been doing every day, almost every day, whenever I turn on my computer, my laptop. So I go into this guy and check. So this is the Bitcoin rich list that I've been sharing a lot, and this guy is the third biggest wealth in the market. Okay, so if you notice from from what is this, from 9/11, from 9th November, this guy was only buying. He kept buying, like from here, his 67K he bought, then all the way down to 64, 62, 61, 59, 57, and today he bought additional 991 Bitcoin. So the one thing that you have to understand is whales are not buying in the downtrend. Whales are not buying if it's dumping. Whale is the only one who dumps the market, and also he's the only one who pumps the market. If he's buying, then that's a very good sign. Okay, and if you notice since this 9th November, he has bought like let's say 200, 1,300, 1,500, this is 3,200, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, 5,000. This is around 6,000. Let's say this is around 7,500 Bitcoin that he has been buying since 9/11. So there's no way that the market is going into a downtrend, okay? Because the whales are buying. Damn it, this guy is so rich. Okay, so again, we're not in a down in a bear market at all. We're still in an uptrend, in a bull run. And the only thing that you should be doing right now is buy the dip. You still have some stable coin or cash, and go to sleep if you don't have anything. If you're already all in. Okay, so the market will rise back. That's the first exercise that I've been doing. The second exercise is checking this thing, the crypto coin. So I also been sharing a lot with you guys. Okay, so this is the data about the market, the on-chain data for the market. And here, over since like somewhere here since September, if you notice, Bitcoin kept leaving the exchanges. See, we have some inflow here. So here, let's talk about it. So we have inflow here, and here. But most of the time, if you notice, Bitcoin are being withdrawn from the exchanges. So if Bitcoin is not on the exchanges, how can we go into the bear market? Because no one is selling. We have very few people selling with this inflow, but most of the time we see outflows, right? That's it on the on-chain. The on-chain data never lies. Okay, don't believe in anyone, believe in on-chain. Okay, so on-chain data also suggests a bullish trend. That's the Bitcoin net flow. Next is the exchange reserve. See, we're here as 26 November, and if you look on the way back, so we arrive here. Okay, so Bitcoin reserve on exchange are damn low, and that doesn't make any sense if we're in the bear market. If you're here over the last two bull runs since 2013, 14, and 16, 17, if we're entering a bear market, you see like Bitcoin flowing into exchange like hell, and Bitcoin reserve on exchange are a lot. Like you cannot imagine every day you see inflow onto exchange because they just want to cash out, they just want to leave the market. So here people are still withdrawing. Bitcoin reserve is still low. So that's why I'm saying we're nowhere close to a bear market as of now. The next, the NUPO, like net unrealized profit and loss. So we're at somewhere 0.5, 0.55, 0.54. Okay, so if you check this indicator, this data, this is net unrealized profit and loss. So it's suggesting that only 54% of the people in the market as of now are in profit, and others are in loss. So yeah, unless my take is if this value reaches around point like 0.7, 0.8, no, how much is it now? 0.7, almost 0.8. You see an alarm for us. See, if you see here, okay, so exactly here, okay, this number peaked at points almost 0.8, and the market start crashing from there. Okay, here we are only like 0.54, so we're still fine. Okay, here, exactly here in December 17, we topped out as 19K with the Newport value. It was around 0.8, and then the market start crashing. Okay, this is my favorite on-chain data. Now we're only 0.54, like that means 54.5% of the people, of the investor, are in profit, and the rest of them are in loss. So we're still fine, guys, no worry. Again, we're still in uptrend, and we're still in a bull run. Nothing to worry. Just chill, buy the dip if you have stable coins. Go to sleep if you're only, okay. Okay, anyone else want to ask, want to talk, want to say something? Just turn on the mic and go ahead. Do you ever notice that BNB is recovering fast? Like everything is red. Yeah, this guy. Oh, this guy is still up. Okay, everything is red in the top 10, even in the top 12, because we don't count this Tether and USDC. Okay, BNB is still up 3.3% in the last 7 days. Okay, it's backed by CZ, and that means something. Okay, where everything is red but BNB is green, that means something. This guy bumping it, man. The second one is Crow. If you remember, I mentioned about this once, but I did not buy it. It ended up in the green all the time. This is a very good chain. They got a lot of investor, a lot of money with the .com, but I could not find a good entry to enter because it's in $20 billion coin, and I'm kind of scared get into this thing. Yeah, guys. Anyone else want to talk or ask something? Just let me know.
Can you share the link from the whale you check in the chat?
Okay. In the chat.
So I have the link.
Share.
On Telegram, yeah.
Yeah, on Telegram, yeah. Sorry.
You also said there would be a correction around 74.80. You know, is this still valid? Now we have the correction already.
Yeah, still valid.
So when it reached that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So just hold on. it's still valid a lot at 74, 75 to 80K. Be careful when we start reaching that range. Okay, so still valid. Exactly at this 1.414. Okay, we're here, right? So we are in a corrective move and we are around 55K and we're still on this trend line, and that's the good thing. And how much the fear and greed index? Fear and greed index is today is, I remember, extreme fear at, yeah, 21. Okay, so at here people are fearful. Okay, it's 21, extreme fear, where people are fearful to buy the dip here, and that's a very good thing, because when the people are fearful, you should be greedy, as per this Warren Buffett guy, right? So they be fearful here when the market going sideways and they don't have the gut to buy the dip. But when the market start recovering, people will start to apping here. They will start buying here and around here, around this place, around this range. Like when we start uh, reaching over 70K, 70K is a psychology resistant. Okay, people, everyone in the market is now eyeing at 70K, and the moment the price breaks above 70K, they will trigger, it will trigger an extreme greedy greed from people, from especially from new people. And when that comes, you should and when that comes, you should be fearful, because everyone will be greedy at that place, at that period. Okay, um, at that time, I'd be 100% sure that this guy will start selling some of his Bitcoin. Okay, so because everyone gets to be greedy at that place when the price breaks above like 70K. Okay, everyone will be greedy, they will be apping in, they will be buying like hell, and they will be pumping the price. Okay, retail investor will be pumping the price when the price start breaking over 70K. Okay, and that's where we should be fearful and start cashing out a little bit of our back, like 25%, 30%, even 50%, or even 70, 60, 80% if your capital is less, right? So and when the moment when Bitcoin starts reaching like 79 to 80K, everyone will be extremely greedy, and that's where we should be fearful and cash out a lot of our back, and we'll be experiencing a huge corrective move from there. Right? Maybe my expectation was like from 80K to somewhere here 60K, from 80K to 60K. So that's the cycle of the market. Yeah, another 20% correction. So this play is still valid. Have a bookmark and note it down.
Okay, so you said when it approaches that point, then it's kind of different psychology, because the new people are getting in.
Yes,
Then
new people will be getting in from there.
Then the price pumps, and then we sell on the people that come in.
Yeah.
Yes, but you said how much back? It's a Bitcoin or all altcoins you have. You hold the whole bag, you know, of only Bitcoin you sell.
No, of course, I'll be selling some of my Bitcoin there, but also some of my own coins, like something that I'll be targeting for long term, a CSPR or C98, I would not be selling. But for other coins, I will be selling, because you have to understand that the moment that Bitcoin dumps, nothing will be going up. Okay, so if Bitcoin is going for a corrective move, nothing will be going up.
Okay, so we sell like a quarter of back. Or how much did you say? Quarter?
As of now, my plan is to sell like 30% to 25 to 30% of my bag when we start reaching like 78 to 90 80K. But I will be updating if there's something changes in my plan. Okay.
Okay, so that's one to keep an eye on, and then we buy again in dip.
Exactly. We sell like around 75 to 80K, and then we rebuying when it get below 70K.
Yeah, that's a good plan. It's such a strange thing because people at my work are just new in it, and not new, but they're very smart people, but not in crypto. But they are the people that are getting in at that point, and then the early people going out. So it's like really strange.
Yeah.
To see it happens, you know.
Yeah.
The people are getting FOMO and buying, and the older people are selling.
Yeah.
That's,
because if you're here long enough, you'll be noticing something. When the market is great, no one has the gut to buy except those who are old in the market, or if they are well, those are the only one who be buying. The newbies, the newcomers, they will not be having the gut to buy because the market was too red. That's the first thing. The second thing, the crypto market is moving too fast. Like in one day, you'll be getting like minus 20%, minus 30% on your back. So they won't be having the gut to buy. And but that's a very good opportunity for us. But they will start FOMOing in when the market is so green. Like if they see like 10% the green, or even 20-30% the green, they will start FOMOing app in the buying, and that's the liquidity for whales, for the old ones.
so these 70 the psychology for the people to.
Sorry.
You said the psychological 70,000 is like for the people that are getting out.
Hold on, I cannot hear you. One moment.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead now.
You said $70,000 is like a psychological boundary, like you said.
Yes,
yes. For the people that at 70,000 they're going to FOMO in.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is it 1,000? Why?
At every even like mark, like at 20K, at 30K, 40K, if you recall the market, you will notice there was most of the time we have like a huge corrective move whenever an even number like 20K, 30K, or 50K, 60K is broken. Like if you remember, when the moment we start, when was it? Yeah, here, like the moment we start reaching like 20K, we have a corrective move, like around 30%, not that much. But the moment we have like 30K, we have a huge corrective, like 20-25%. The same thing, we broke above 50K and we have the corrective move. We broke above 60K and we had the corrective move, even here, right? So that happens all the time. Whenever we break above an even number, like 20K, 30K, 60K, 70K, new people will happen. They will get FOMO. They will get attracted by the price of Bitcoin. No one thinks that Bitcoin can reach to like 20K or 30K. And the moment Bitcoin reaches 20K, 30K, they will be greedy. They will be FOMO. They fear of missing. They have this thing, fear of missing out. They fear of missing the trend. So they will ebb in at that time, and that is when the market will be correcting badly. The same thing with 70K and 80K.
So the new people are getting in and they instantly get dumped on. They get scared again and getting out.
Yes.
Okay.
Just-
No,
just-
thanks
yeah, no
for
worries.
explanation. It's good to be part of the people that sell when new people come in instead of the other way around.
It like it doesn't sound that nice, but it's a money game, right? But at the end of the day, you have to take your profit, correct? So doesn't sound nice to be dumping on other people's head, but at the end of the day, you have to take profit.
Oh, but it's good to be on the right side this time and not
Yeah.
on the other.
Okay, anyone else that want to talk? I see the chat. You're late, but I was sleeping. Did you only talk and chart outcomes? Yeah, I mentioned some of the outcome like tech, ICP, 1 inch. What else? Tech, ICP, 1 inch. Alpha and settle. So I have 5 coins in my recommendation. Okay, so yeah, ICP. Okay. Anyone else that want to talk? Okay, guys, if we have no other questions, should we finish the session here? And okay, and thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. See you next week. Okay,
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
bye bye. Have a nice evening. Have a nice
Thank you.
weekend.
Bye bye.